Hey, people, Duncan here. Let's talk state elections. First and foremost, though, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment in the box below, hit that bell for notifications, and share the channel, guys. Let's get this message going. You know, when President Trump ran, we signed up for a movement, a movement about the people. We began telling everybody that we, as Americans, have a voice, and that for far too long, that voice has been silenced, it's been shut out, and it's been stepped on. For far too long, these officials have pumped up numbers of illegals and their illegal votes, and they've used those votes to pad statistics, to pad their numbers against us as legal Americans. And they've used these numbers to enact tyranny upon us as American citizens. They use loopholes in their laws, somehow trying to justify a state law, somehow secedes the Constitution and a federal law. You get these cities of sanctuary and these states of sanctuary that pop up all over. And these places provide homes. They provide safe havens for illegals, for people who came here breaking the law, for people who bogged down our system, people who cost us as American taxpayers money. And I tell everybody every day that the Democratic Party does not exist anymore in America. In fact, the Democratic Party has evolved. It's now turned into this socialistic, liberal party that represents the best interests of illegals, socialists, so-called refugees, and these politicians that want to represent their rights over ours. So, you see, when we started this MAGA movement, this Making America Great Again movement, this movement that the American people are getting our country back, when we started this movement, it was the idea that it wasn't just going to end with President Trump, that we were going to put him in office and keep him in office, and we were going to push this message. And we were going to get every one of these liberal Democratic leaders out of office. And with them, we were taking every one of those rhinos with them. Because those socialistic liberals can ride out on the backs of their rhinos. And that's a simple fact. So we went out and we started a movement. And despite what anybody and everybody thought, we got our president elected. And since then, America has done lots and lots of things. Lots of great things. And let me tell you, I have not always been 100% with everything President Trump has done. But if you look at a whole concept of his entire presidency so far, I will say that I have enjoyed at least 90% of it. Which is something I've never said about a president in my lifetime. So, when I tell people to go out and vote, I'm telling the young, the 18 through 20, the 18 through 25, the 18 through 35. I'm telling you guys to go out and vote because your voice matters. If you don't vote, your rights will be took. You will be robbed in the middle of the night by your own government who doesn't seem to think you're worthy. You were lucky that President Trump threw that age restriction off the books. However, it has already sparked interest. And like every other spark, it builds flame. So when we go out to those voting booths, and when we have a chance to send a message, remember, there's only one party that's trying to fix America. There's only one party that's trying to hand America back to the hands of Americans. And that's not the Liberal Party, and that's not the Rhino Republican Party, that's not the confused Independent Party. That's the Making America Great again, party. That's the party of down-home individuals, people who live us, who are us, who walk our steps. The grassroots individuals. We need to get out there and we need to support the grassroots candidates. Like myself here in Oregon, we need to get out there and we need to push us. And if you want your voice to be heard, if you want to be represented by somebody who is one of us, go out there and push your America and American first candidates. Go out there and push your grassroots candidates. Go out there and push the candidates that aren't bound by big political dollars, that aren't bound by a political office, by a political party, or favors. Go out there and push for candidates that have real solutions to the real problems going on. And don't ever let these politicians allow your rights to be sold off, traded off, or booted off to somebody else. Despite what they want you to think, this is still America. This is still our country. It's still we the people, for the people, and by the people. So, if you don't think that giving sanctuary to 11.5 million people is representing people that are not American citizens, you're crazy. Because that's what you were elected to do. You were elected to represent the American people, the citizens of this country, the ones who pay taxes, the ones who help elect officials, make laws, the ones that run for office. It's up to us to make sure that the American people are controlling this country. That's why I'm telling each and every person to go out there to vote. It's your job, it's your responsibility to ensure that this country stays in the hands of us as Americans. Thank you. God bless. Vote for Duncan 2018. Peace.